Hello, this is Mrs. Bent back with a lesson. This recording is for the lesson set for March 31st, Tuesday, going over some time review. This is the problem that you should have looked at on your slides, taken a minute and answered the questions and solved it on your own. So this is now the answer discussion part. Let's go ahead and get started. It starts out by saying, look at the clock. Ria says this clock shows 12 o'clock. Pat says this clock shows 3 o'clock. Do you agree with Ria or Pat? And tell why. So let's go ahead and just take a second and review. We've got a clock with the time. We've got a blue hand that's a little bit shorter and the red hand on the clock a little bit longer. So hopefully you remembered from when you did time in first grade, and you remembered. Let's go ahead and show this so I can make it a little bit smaller. Just as a review, there we go. If you remember, as a review in first grade, that which hand is which, the longer hand, which is the case, it looks like we've got a little bit different of colors here, but the minute hand is a little bit longer. So that shows that this is the minute hand, a little bit longer, where the hour hand is a little bit smaller. Okay, so we remember a minute being a longer word, so it's the longer hand, where the hour hand is a shorter word, so it's a shorter hand. So we know that the hour hand points to where it is showing us 3, and the minute hand showing us that it's at the 12 means that it's 0 o'clock. So we can go ahead and look back at the problem. We show that Ria is thinking that it is 12 o'clock, meaning that the hour hand is pointing at the 12, and Pat says that the hour hand is pointing toward the 3. If we look back and remember that the hour hand here is the shorter hand, we know that Pat is correct because the hour hand is pointing toward that 3. So we'll go ahead and circle that we know for sure that Pat is the correct. She did think that it was correct by saying that Pat is saying that it's 3 o'clock and this clock is showing 3 o'clock. So it's something that we are working on as a review, and we're going to continue to practice the rest of the problems as a review that you should see. Working on what is hour hand, what is the minute hand, and telling some time. There will be a challenge slide that will go through some different specific times, working on minute to the time to the 5 minutes. Please give that a try. Try your best. Get in contact with your teacher if you have any more questions. Thanks, guys.